Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you here on Thursday, March the 5th, and we had another red day. It has been quite a start to March. I did take yesterday off. I had issues with NinjaTrader in the morning, couldn't get it loaded up, and there were some nice setups yesterday, but I just simply didn't trade. I just decided to take the day off because it was like after lunch until I finally got NinjaTrader up and running. But man, I've traded, I think I've taken 16 trades this week, and I have had one winning trade, and that was today. I had a $300 winner today, and I had one break-even stop out that I manually stopped out break-even, and it recorded $1.50 positive trade on my take profit accounts, and so it even skews this. So everything is kind of going from bad to worse. Instead of having an average win of 300, which it should be, or 295, it's 165 because of $300 winner and really technically $1.50 winner. So, but anyway, it's just I can't catch a break. I really cannot catch a break. So it is what it is. The one change I might make is I might go back to the 2-minute chart. I've been trading the 1 minute for quite some time, well, a couple weeks. And I just feel like I'm getting a little bit of false reads. I mean, the market is really trappy. The price action is not it's been difficult. We get a lot of big moves one way or the other and just, fake moves, traps. It's been a little bit difficult. For me, it's been very difficult. And I just think that maybe I'm getting some false reads. Or maybe I'm just taking some trades due to the 1 minute chart and some of the volatility that we've seen. So I may make that change and go back to the 2 minute. But let's walk through the trades today. I'm going to try to get through this before the video gets too lengthy. I did take quite a few trades today. I took 10. There's that break-even trade. I obviously recorded on the loss, but kind of frustrating that happened. I'd rather take $1 loss than $1.50 win, but. So first trade was a break and retest on the ES in the morning, looking for this. I was looking for this area to hold on around the 68.50s, and it simply did not. A lot of just kind of trappy action through there, but nice setup. It just failed. Simply just failed, and is what it is. Oh, one other change I did make. I remember, if you remember earlier at the end of February, I moved to a $200 risk, and I just felt like the first couple of days of March that also played with my mind a little bit, and so I went back to a $150 risk on my trade. So a loss here. I think this was on 4 contracts, and so with commissions, it's a $154 loser on a full loss like that. But anyway, I did make that change back to 150. 150 seems to be my sweet spot, so I need to stick with that. But anyway, failure there. Trade number 2 was that break even right here, and this one was on ES as well. So the first one failed, and then we rebounded, bounced off of this area, and I was just taking the long based off of that. And this one just, it really never, it would have stopped me out break even regardless, but at the time I was pretty disappointed because I stopped out and then this trade ran, but it did end up coming back and it would have stopped me out break even regardless. So is what it is. Trade number 3 was also a break and retest, long off of on NQ. This was on that pop in the morning. Looked like this was really going to rip and push through the daily highs from the prior day. Didn't work. Once again, failed. And that's really this kind of that was the story. We might even not be necessary to go through all the trades because that was just pretty much it. It was just it would look good and it would go a little bit and then it would fail or stop me out break even. I got stopped break even several times today. The good trade was this one right here where we had a nice $300 winner. That again was on ES, and this was around midday. I want to say it was around midday. I was done by about midday, but yeah, 11:13, 11:02. But here, as we had this big move to the downside, we came back up and tested this 68.50 area from the morning. I had taken 2 losing shorts. You can see I had a loss right there and I had a loss right there. I was shorting this, and we got these nasty pops that just took me out. So, size maybe a little bit too big, but it's just frustrating when you have to have such a huge stop loss, because then for me with my trade setup, it means my first profit target is quite a ways away, and it's just been difficult. That's all there is to it. But took this on a third entry here, loss, and then third entry, and this one finally flushed. It went all the way down here to first take profit, continued through the low of the prior day, almost to my second profit target for a $450 win, and then came back up and did stop me out here. But I did get out of there with a $300 win, so that was really nice. I was pretty happy with that trade. But yeah. Just kind of up and down. There was one trade I want to show you on the video, just the luck of how my day went, where I had a break-even trade. Let me just pull that video up. That is on this one here. I think it's this trade. Trade number 7. Yeah, this is so crazy. I get into this trade. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. So there's the entry. Basically, I'm trading this break and retest of the prior day low on the Russell. Is that the Russell? Yep. And you can see this trade goes in my favor, and it goes down. And watch what this does. I mean, it gets so close to my take profit. It gets within a wick. Right there, you can see the wick. I mean, it just about touched it. I would have been up, if that would have closed out, it'd been $150, but it goes all the way up and stops me out. So I'll have to do this. But anyway, yeah, just that's the way the day went. You get into a good-looking trade. I wasn't late. I immediately took the short when it looked like we were rejecting. We got a red candle and a pretty aggressive pushback, volume increasing here. Took the short, and it just simply went back up and stopped me out. So that's all there is to it. It's just how the day went. It was just one of those days. So anyway, on the week, we're down $8,800. I wonder what the weekly number is up here. Let's look at this week. It's going to be pretty bad. So yeah, 8,800, 10% win rate, 1.38 average win. It's really incorrect, but that's what's reporting. So I haven't taken any single trade big losses. Haven't done it. I've just had 15 losing trades in this run and one winner. And it's just not a successful recipe. So all I know is I just have to stay at it. I'm going to keep trading my game. And I think for the sake of the accounts, I'm probably going to, instead of trade them in groups of 5, I'm going to probably break them down into groups of 2 or 3. And all of these that are pretty low on the drawdown, I'm just going to try to focus on those. I do have some up here, some Apex accounts, one that I haven't traded yet, and some of the rest of them that still have quite a bit of drawdown. And my Lucid account is just below 50,000, so it's just under the break-even point there. So I may just kind of put that one on hold and obviously not trade these and work on maybe taking these in a 2x2 or 3x3 group, and just understand that I may lose some of these. In fact, there's a good chance I will, because most of these are down to like about 300 to 600 in drawdown, which is recoverable, but yeah, it's just where it's at. I'm just going to try to take it slow and take them in small groups, and maybe try to take a little bit bigger size. If I get into a winning trade, maybe add and just try to push. So we'll see. It's been a tough week. It's all there is to it. This is how the week looks. I mean, it's just red again. No big blow-ups, just continuous losses. And really all it takes is a couple good trades, and we're right back where we need to be. But that's not where it was today. So we'll try to be back at it tomorrow. It is Friday. It's been a red week, so part of me is like, man, I want to be very careful tomorrow. And I do. You would think maybe just take the day off, but we'll see. If the opportunity's there, we'll take some trades and try to move on. So that's all there is to it. Again, thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for using code BCT. That Lucid deal is going on. Apex, or not Apex, Take Profit Trader. Anyway, appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Appreciate it very much. And thanks for following along. Hope you guys are having a better week than I am. And we'll catch up with you on the next one. Take care, and so long.